Hello everyone, welcome to Expectations of an Avid Gamer. As always, I am DEDMan, and today I wanted to tell my expectations of Forspoken. So I have actually played the demo, and it seems very fun actually. One of the few open worlds I have played that I actually didn't mind traversing around. The only other one that I can think of offhand is Spider-Man for the PS4, as well as the follow-up Miles Morales. In those, you web swing around, and it's actually really fun to do traversal. And with what little I actually played Forspoken, it is all magic-based. So you're sprinting, and whenever you're sprinting, you're like infusing yourself with magic and roaming around. And Frey, who is your character, can do a little bit of parkour. As is tradition with me when I play demos, I usually just skip past all the story stuff. All I know is, like, what I've seen in the trailers is, she just gets isekai'd into this world and has to do whatever she has to do. I don't really know it beyond that, but I am still genuinely excited to get into this because my biggest thing is not a lot of games focus solely on magic. Like, sure, she's gonna have a flaming sword and stuff like that, but it's all magic. She doesn't have a magical sword, she just has magic. And that to me is really fun because I honestly can't think of any games off the top of my head that are just for magic users. So it's very interesting on the normal take of like swords and sorcery. So for that, it looks very interesting. I'm not really sure what to expect of the story. Everybody did react over the cringe dialogue of the trailer, and honestly, I just see that as Frey being an excitable teenager, and like, come on. How many of us don't ever have cringe dialogue in our day-to-day lives? I know I do. I'm over 30 and I'm still very cringy, and I embrace it. So maybe Frey just likes being an excitable doof. There is really no telling until we get into it. So those are kind of my expectations for it. Really, I'm just looking for a fun game to do some shooty blasty with some magic. And to me, that just sounds like a fun time, and I'm really hoping that the gameplay lives up to that. I'm hoping for a pretty decent story, but honestly, I'm in just off of the gameplay alone. So here is hoping that the story is as good as the gameplay has been presented so far. That's going to be all until the reality, so I will see you then. Try not to die out there.